y'all, welcome back to my channel. My name is Zoe, and today I thought I would take you along as I pick out what books to read during the Backlist Readathon. I'm so excited. This is the first readathon I'm ever helping to host, and it's just been so much fun already, so I'm just really looking forward to it being here already. Like you saw in the intro, I have a lot of books on my TBR shelf to pick from for the challenges, so I'm actually like really excited. I thought I would kind of do this vlog style a little bit. This is my TBR shelf right here. These are all of the books that I have to read. Instead of a TBR cart, I put the ones that I want to read. I'm trying to do this. I put the ones I want to read each month up here on the top so I can easily grab from the top part of the shelf of the books that I want to pick and read. We're gonna go ahead and pick these out. I'm a little overwhelmed because I really want to pick out books that have been on my shelf for so long and just read them, get them out of the way. Like, did I like them? Did I not like them? Let's move on. But I also really want to pick books that I am in the mood for. And usually when you have books that have been on your shelf for a while, they've been on there for a while for a reason. Let's go ahead and just jump in and pick the books. Okay. I think that what I want to do is pick from this shelf the 10 books that I feel like have been on this shelf for the longest. I don't remember when I got all of these books, but I do know that there's definitely been a handful that have been sitting there longer than some others. So I'm gonna pick out 10 of the books that have been sitting there the longest, and then we will go from there. Okay. I picked way more than 10, but I went ahead and just picked out all of the ones that have been there the longest. The Unexpected Everything, Nightingale's Nest, This Is Where It Ends, Sometimes I Lie, Wicked Like a Wildfire, Mad Miss Mimic, People Like Us, Genuine Fraud, The Way I Used to Be, The Mysterious Benedict Society, The Edge of Everything, Where'd You Go, Bernadette, and Gemini. Those are all of the books that have been sitting on my TBR shelf the longest. And when I say the longest, I want to say probably 2 years. Some of these have been on my shelf. So I need to get to some of them. Some of them I don't really want to read. I don't really want to read Where'd You Go, Bernadette? This is making me realize that there's a lot of books probably on my shelf that if I'm not grabbing for them or if I like don't want to pick them up, then there's probably a reason for that and I should probably unhaul them. But that's a different video for a different day. So I am going to look up what the prompts are, which by the way, if you don't know, we have a Twitter account that is, the handle is Backlist Reads. It looks a little like this. And all of the prompts are on a picture that we posted. Actually, I should definitely pin that. So that is pinned on the Twitter if you need reminding of the prompts. The first prompt is to read your shortest backlist title. Okay, this is the benefit of picking these books out. So feel like just looking at these, that Genuine Fraud is possibly the shortest. That one is, no spoilers. It doesn't have page numbers. Oh my goodness. What? Oh wait, okay, just kidding. This is 262 pages, so that's actually a very good contender. Gemini also looks fairly short. Let's see. No spoilers, eyeballs. It's so scary looking at the last page of a book. 323. Okay, so that one is not the shortest. Oh, Mad Miss Mimic is also really tiny. I really want to read Genuine Fraud more than Mad Miss Mimic. 259, so this one is shorter. Ooh, Sometimes I Lie is pretty tiny too, actually. So this is 258. What was this one? This is 253. Okay, so this is still shorter. Oh, but I do have a middle grade, and those tend to be short too. Okay, one last look. Otherwise, we're going with that one for my shortest. So this one is 240. So my shortest backlist book that I have out of all of these 10 books is Nightingale's Nest. This is by Nikki Lofton. And this book just looks honestly so stunning. I got this from Book Outlet years ago when they had a middle grade sale going on, and it sounds beautiful. I honestly don't remember what it's about. It says 12-year-old John Fishner Jr., or Little John as he's always been known, is spending his summer helping his father with his tree removal business. He's clearing brush for Mr. King, the wealthy owner of a chain of Texas dollar stores, when he hears a beautiful song that transfixes him. He follows the melody and finds not a bird, but a young girl named Gail singing in the branches of a sycamore tree. That's all I want to know. It sounds really cool. Okay, so I'm actually really excited for this. So this is my shortest backlist title. This is one of the books that I'm reading for the Backlist Readathon. The next prompt says, read a book on your backlist that intimidates you. A long book or a book out of your genre comfort zone. And I already know out of all of these books which one intimidates me the most. I have two that intimidate me the most, and they are because they are bigger books. I don't really like reading really big books because it's just time commitment, but one of them that intimidates me is The Unexpected Everything. It's just so big. I don't think I've ever read a contemporary book that's like, what is this? Like, it's 500 pages. Like, so that really intimidates me. And then the other one that intimidates me is The Mysterious Benedict Society. This one also is like, I don't even know what, like 500 pages? Oh, it's 483. And this one also intimidates me because it's middle grade and it's a series. I think because I already have a middle grade picked out and this one is technically longer, I'm gonna have to go ahead and go with The Unexpected Everything by Morgan Matson. This will also be my first Morgan Matson book, and I actually have like this one and Save the Date by her on my shelf, but this one I've had for a long time. I'm pretty sure this book is about like a politician's daughter. Andy had it all planned out. When you're a politician's daughter who's pretty much raised yourself, you learn everything that can be planned or spun or both, especially your future. But that was before the scandal, before having to be in the same house with her dad, before walking an insane number of dogs. That was before Clark and those few months that might change your whole life. Because here's the thing, if everything's planned out, you can never find the unexpected. It sounds kind of cute. I'm actually kind of excited for this one. Still intimidated, but excited. So the third prompt is to read a book on your backlist that you added as a recommendation from someone else. Okay, the good news is that I got a lot of these when I first started BookTube, and they were pretty much all recommendations from someone else, someone that really enjoyed them. The one that immediately stands out to me, and the one that I think I am going to pick for this prompt, is The Way I Used to Be. This is by Amber Smith, and I remember years ago that Emma from Emma Books loved this book. I'm pretty sure. I think it was this one, or maybe it was the other one, The Last to Let Go, I think it's called, by her. But either way, I just remember her really hyping up this author and this book, and I believe it's a little bit more hard-hitting. It says, Eden was always good at being good. Starting high school doesn't change who she was, but the night her brother's best friend rapes her, Eden world's capsizes. That's right. So this is about a girl who was raped by her brother's best friend and the dealings with that. So it sounds really hard-hitting. I'm really looking forward to this. The last really hard-hitting contemporary book that I read, I loved. So I'm hoping that this will be the same. So the next prompt says, read a backlist title you are most excited to read. Which I kind of want to break the rules a little bit. Oh my gosh, I'm the worst. I can't even keep my own rules. But I want to break the rules a little bit and pick something that's not in any of these books, because if I'm being honest, all of these books that I picked, none of them I'm like super excited to get to. They've just been the ones that have been on my shelf the oldest, which, like I said earlier, means I probably should unhaul them. But so I am gonna pick one from my shelf that I am really excited to read. It has been on my backlist for a while, and this one that I have in mind, I really have been wanting to get to forever, and I just haven't. I was given this book 2 Christmases ago, so Christmas 2018 is when I was gifted this book, so it's still has been on my shelf for a while, and that is The Final Six by Alexandra Moner. I have wanted to read this for a really long time, and I don't know what's stopping me from reading it. People say it's like Hunger Games meets space. Either way, I'm just like super excited to get to this one. That's why I want to read it. I think this will be really good during that week when I'm reading all these books that are really challenging my mood. Like, I'm not necessarily in the mood to read these books, so this one will be a good change of pace for me when I really want to pick up something that I'm genuinely excited to get to. Not that I'm not excited to get to all these other ones, but you know what I mean. The next prompt says, read a diverse backlist book. Okay, so this one, the one that I have in mind for this one out of all these books is actually this book, Gemini. So this one is by Sonia Mukherjee, and it's beautiful. First of all, every time I think about the books that have been on my backlist shelf, my TBR shelf forever, I always think of this one and how it's been sitting there collecting dust. I really wanted to pick this one for my diverse choice because I believe it's about conjoined sisters, and I don't know anything about conjoined siblings and what that looks like and the medical symptoms that that comes with, and I hope that in reading this book I'll learn a little bit about that. I think that's one of the things I love about reading so much, not to get like sappy, but it's just that you can be entertained and read a story but also like gain empathy and knowledge into someone else's life, and I think it helps strengthen your understanding and awareness for what it's like to walk in someone else's shoes, sort of thing. So anyway, I'm really excited to read this one for my diverse. I know it's a little different than typical diverse choices, but to me this is diverse. Like I said, I've never read about that before, so I'm really looking forward to this one. Okay, we're at the final prompt. My TBR pile for this readathon is intimidating the heck out of me already. So the last prompt is read a backlist book with blue on the cover. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I mean, this one has blue on it. Where'd You Go, Bernadette is like greeny blue, but like this little triangle back here is pretty blue. Oh, this one I could do Genuine Fraud, and actually I think that is what I'm gonna do, but I don't have any mystery thrillers on this list, and I really feel like I'm gonna want to read mystery thriller because then I also have Sometimes I Lie by Alice Feeney, and then this one, Wicked Like a Wildfire. This one I also really want to read soon, but okay, it's between these two. What do I pick, Misha? Okay, thanks for your help. I don't know. Do I do both of them? I'm crazy. I can't read like, what is that, 7 books? Okay, how about this? So I'm gonna add both of these to my TBR, and then whatever one I feel like picking up that week is what I'll pick up. Or I will do like a poll, like a Twitter poll or an Instagram poll about which one I should pick for my blue on the cover, and I can do that during the week, and so you guys can pick for me, because I want to read both of them, honestly. But I might really be in the mood for a mystery thriller, and if that's the case, then I might just have to go with this one. So either way, they're both getting added. Okay! Oh my gosh, I feel really good about that. I'm so excited. I don't know what I was thinking, but here it is. I definitely hope that I can read some of these on audiobook. Honestly, like audiobooks during readathons are the best thing ever because you can get so many things done while reading so many books, and it's just the best. So that's what I'm hoping for. If that doesn't happen, then we're just gonna have to see what happens. If you guys are participating in the Backlist Readathon, please tell me, let me know. I've been watching so many of y'all's TBR videos. I am so excited. It's just so cool that like there's so many people participating. It's just a really fun way to connect with people in this community, and man, you guys are so creative with your TBRs. And there's so many books that I'm seeing on people's TBRs that I'm so excited for them to read because they're like some of my favorite books, and oh my gosh, yeah, just all the good things. The Backlist Readathon takes place on March 9th through the 15th, and it is hosted by a couple of us. It's hosted by myself and Gabby and Jacqueline, Chandler, Emily, Melanie, all of these people I love so much. I will link all their channels below. They have TBRs coming soon or already up. You should definitely check them out. But yeah, like I said, if you're participating, let me know so I can watch your videos. If you're vlogging, let me know. If you have a bookstagram and you posted pictures, tag me. Like, I love seeing them. So seriously, so excited. Thanks so much for helping me pick my TBR, even though it's just me and my camera. I hope that you guys have a wonderful rest of your day wherever you are. I love you so much, and I'll talk to you soon in my next video. Bye!